I'm using the Wandering Star Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose 3 from the Destiny pack as well, as we're on. This is the first reading of the week, Tuesday the 12th of September. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. We have a huge week ahead of us. We have the new moon on Friday in Virgo, and Mercury goes direct on the same day. So beautiful positive energy shifts, and Venus there moving direct now, bringing us the solutions that we require for anything that we have not resolved just yet. And as always, take what resonates, put the rest to one side. So there we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, this one, there's 2 here. The 5 of Wands, sorry. The five of Wands, the Empress, and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so I'll just take one more. This one is wanting to come out, and the Hermit. Okay. So we have the 5 of Wands, and I just feel this is going. This is moving into the past, where we're not going into those conflicts. We're not getting involved in those debates. We're not trying to prove ourselves or explain ourselves. We're letting everybody get on with what they're doing, instead of feeling that we are not moving fast enough, and knowing that everything is in divine time. And this is just maybe an inward thing, where we are criticizing ourselves, but today is one of shifting that now. The sun is in Virgo and the moon is in Leo. So it's the confidence, having that confidence now to stand in our own light and letting go of those inner conflicts, because it's the small stuff. It's nothing big. It may be a doubt that jumps in, and we then start to believe in the doubt, and Jupiter is showing us in Taurus where our weaknesses are, and they are false. It's limiting belief. So anything that may be coming up today to do with that, know that we can put that down now. And as we put that down, we have the Empress, and she's holding a wand there, and she's creating beautiful abundance wherever she is. And this is a card of Venus, and she still is in Leo. So this is wonderful. She's moving forward now, helping us to cut through the conflicts that we have took on with ourselves or others, to show us that brings in a discrepancy in our life. It brings in karmic lessons, and as we let go of that, because it no longer serving us, whether it's in the outside world with what may be happening or any debates going on there, to come back in and do our internal work, creating that beautiful environment within. And as we do that, we then start to prosper. And she is the Lakshmi of the tarot. She brings in luck, she brings in good fortune, she brings in love and abundance. So when we let go of this, and this is the small stuff, we then come into full alignment with the Empress, and she's the divine mother, the divine feminine, the divine female, and the divine creator. So as we let go of those conflicts, we then start to really build a beautiful and prosperous reality. And then the Eight of Wands asking us to keep that focus, and this always reminds me of the Centaur, a Sagittarius, keeping our arrow pointed in the direction of this, not this. If we are getting drawn into something and it's draining us, take our attention away and refocus, and she is focusing on the direction which she wishes to travel. And this also is a card of travel, but it brings in good news. So some good news coming in that helps us to accelerate on our path. And as we open up and receive these downpouring of light that is coming through from the galactic core, we connect with those beautiful energies of the galactic core. And then we have the Hermit, the card of September, asking us to go within, to keep that light burning within, our passions burning within. And then we have the Ten of Wands, and this, if we don't sort these little conflicts out, we end up overburdened. We feel we're trapped, and this is the overload of demands of others. So we start taking on their problems, and we find it hard to say no. But no is a full sentence. We don't have to explain ourselves. We don't have to go into defending ourselves, where this may be coming from, defending ourselves because we want to do what makes us happy and creates happiness in our lives. And whatever guilt's there, let it go, because it will overburden us. And this card is one of tension in our shoulders, tension in our neck, as we're taking on all that heavy energy that we're trying to help, or we can't say no because of guilt, and all it will do is hold us like this, so that we can't move. We'll be helping everyone else and not doing anything that's creating this beautiful life for ourselves. So whatever it is today, surrender, and moving our shoulders, moving our neck, making sure that we are flexible and that we have no tension there. And if we do, take a deep breath and surrender. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So as we do that, as we let go and give ourselves permission to say no, we take our own wand, and this is the Empress. All the Seven of Wands is holding on to what's true for us. We're moving into our sovereignty. We're moving into our sovereignty of mind. We have our own thoughts. We have our own perceptions. We're not drawn in to the conflict of others. We have our own perception. And if it's not a positive one, then it's one that's going to create this, because that's what the energy will do. So when we hold on to our passion and our self-belief and our sovereignty, and know that whatever feels right for us, that's the way that we are being guided, as long as it's helping everyone else. It's not a selfish energy. It's one of self-care, not taking on extra burdens, but making sure that we do our responsibility in the most positive way. And then we are holding on to our passion that is moving us forward. So we're rising above these conflicting thoughts and these burdens that we are placing on ourselves, just by taking and viewing what brings joy into our life, what brings freedom into our lives, freedom of these. We're freeing ourselves from that. We're freeing ourselves from being tied to all those burdens. We're here to find our own truth and to create our own heaven on earth, within first and then all around us. So I'm asking now for and then we have the Six of Wands. Okay, the Six of Wands. So as we take that wand, we then become triumph. And this is a card of success, a card of victory, a card of happiness. When we are happy within, everyone around us is happy. When we're happy within, we bring in, we come into alignment to feel this victory of actually doing something for ourselves, feeling the divine power within that in a loving and gentle way. And then of course we have the High Priestess asking us to go within, listen to our sacred wisdom that is flowing from the cosmos, coming in now from the galactic core, through Neptune, through Pisces, coming in and absorbing it and feeling the divine magic, the priestess within us all. And then the Hierophant. The Hierophant bringing heaven, having our own personal connection to our higher self, to God, to our angels. Listen to them. The veil is very thin now, and the cross keys is bringing our heaven to earth within us first, and then it resonates all around us. And when we start saying no to things that are overburdening us, we give everybody else permission to say no. The world doesn't stop. It carries on, but it carries on in a more freer way, expansion. And then again, this beautiful card, the Four of Wands. Celebration, union. And I do feel this week is one of relationships, whether it's a new relationship coming in or an existing relationship going to a deeper level. This is a beautiful card of union, of celebration. So when we let go of those burdens and we actually listen to what makes us happy, we create all this happiness for ourselves. And this is not a selfish, in any way selfish. It's that we actually, if we are going in overburdening ourselves, we are going then taking on other people's issues and trying to solve it out for everyone, and that creates some karmic tie there. When we come back in and give everyone the positive words and encouragement, but allow them to find their own way, that is giving them their power, and we then take our power and it frees us up of so much. And bringing in this gorgeous card of celebration, that I love this card. So this is where we're moving to when we start letting go of that guilt and moving into what brings us joy, because then we give everybody else permission to do the same. So yes, a wonderful time of letting go, connecting within, bringing ourselves into alignment, finding out what it is that uplifts us and moving that way, because that's the way we are traveling towards. And the cards, I'm asking now the destiny cards for a message for the highest and greatest good for the collective of anyone who views this video. So bring through some extra messages, some clarification. So where we may be burdening ourselves, there we go. With work, anything to do with work, or anything that's robbing us of peace. So if we are feeling overburdened or heavy, take some elm. The Bach flower helps with overwhelm. So if we're overwhelming ourselves with work or anything that's robbing us of our peace. If we're over worrying about someone, you know, do our self healing. This is bringing peace, and this is bringing a breaking away of these burdens to free ourselves, and from letting go of those burdens, our wishes coming into fruition. So as we start to say, to choose us in a way that is helping everybody else, but not carrying everybody else's problems, if you will. It's like we are helping people, but we're not carrying the 30-pound monkeys on our shoulders till that we can't move. We're taking everybody's problems, we're leaving them there, but helping them with our words, but not worrying about them either. So all that shifting away brings our wishes fulfilled. For the card from the some extra guidance, some clarification. As we let go of these conflicts, we grow. We grow from our past lives. We heal from our past lives, our ancestral wounds, whatever it may be, we grow. It brings healing to our roots when we let go of the conflicts, let go of the criticisms of ourselves or others, or we letting go of trying to prove our point even, because people will only hear us from their vibrational, from their frequency. People will only hear us on our wavelength, and as we stop trying to prove ourselves, we then, our roots go deep down into the earth, and we grow in that beautiful alignment. This is our tree of life, and we hold the tree of life within us. Every single action, thought, reaction, whatever we have moved through in our lives is documented in every cell of our body. It's documented in it within us, and we are now wiping the slate clean to be able to come into that beautiful alignment to create a new chapter in our lives. And then I'll take one more, some extra guidance, and we have finances. And with this, this is the Empress. This is wisdom, this is an increase of finances. So as we let go of that heaviness, we start to then generate good karma that brings in abundance, divine abundance in our lives. So this is a wonderful time of really choosing now, choosing what benefits us and what brings us to life, and what creates a beautiful inner environment that creates a consciousness that we plant our seeds in, a pure consciousness that we plant our seeds in, and take joy in watching them grow. So this is a time of extra finances coming in as well. So let go of any worry. If anything's overburdening you here, of finances, of worry that way, come back in and connect with the Empress, with the divine feminine. We are creators. And that's what we're doing. So as we focus and let go of the lack, and nourish and allow our body to open up and receive divine abundant blessings, and then that emanates all around us in our lives. So things really shifting now to a positive place with our relationships, with our love life, with our finances. So yes, a wonderful, wonderful time. Maybe just doing a little bit of refocusing today, and then as we move through the week, things becoming easier. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.